Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie for those who don't know me. It is so funny to see myself like sitting all around this room trying to figure out where's the best place to film, but we're still making it work even though I'm on vacation. So this is Love Island USA season 6 episode 11. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, they were dragging that goodbye. This is the longest dumping I've ever seen in my life. So I'm gonna skim through it, okay? Aaron is crying because his best friend might leave. Janae is crying because she feels like the villa hates her. Andrea is crying because her brand deals are slipping out of her hands. Andrea wants them brand deals, okay? And they are poof, gone, okay? And then Aaron, this man wants his TV moment. I mean, if he would have asked me would he leave, I think I thought he would go. That would have been a bigger moment for me, but I guess the moment for him is to actually stay.
What do you want me to do?
I want to be with you.
I did not say that. I like you a lot. I want to leave so bad. I just feel like I think I'm such an idiot later. But if I meet a bunch of amazing people and I'm still like, damn, I miss my girl, then there we go. I think I'm gonna stay.
Go back to being friends.
Andrea says that selfishly she would obviously want him to go with her, and he was like, I want to. I really want to. But I owe it to myself. Oh, shut up. It has nothing to do with your connection with Andrea. If the connection was really that strong, in 4 days, mind you, 4 days. If it was really that strong, you would have just got up and left with her. It would not even be a question. People have done it before. What was their names? Lord, the blonde girl and the blonde guy. What are their names, man? Anyways, one of them had to leave, and the other one, no questions asked, followed right behind. UK, they've done it so many times. If you really wanted to go, you would have gone. All right. So Andrea and Nicole have a conversation, and they're like, I think the vote was based on friendship. You think? It absolutely was based on friendship. There's nothing else the vote is based on, ever. It is always about what relationship you have with the people who are up for elimination. And let's be for real. As soon as you saw that Janae was standing beside the two of y'all, you knew it was going to be one of you. No questions asked. You knew it was going to be one of the two of you. Aaron is upset because he's like, this is Love Island. It's not Friend Island, as he is simultaneously crying about the thought of his friend leaving. And can you imagine being Hakeem? Everybody is up in arms at the thought of Rob leaving over the reality of Hakeem actually leaving. Honestly, the way I would not talk to these people after the show, because how dare you? I'm offended. I'm actually leaving. This guy ain't even going anywhere. Like, be for real. And then you have Connor. Connor's like, you know, buddy, I'll follow behind you. Go. Hakeem can go, Andrea can go, Rob can follow, Aaron can go, and then Kayla's gonna follow, and then Connor's gonna go too. Bye. Bye. What? Ain't nobody stopping you, Connor. If you want to go, baby, you can go. We have the girls who are trying to console Janae, but obviously consoling Janae is a sting to Andrea's heart. She still feels like this is very unfair. And from her perspective, I understand why.
You didn't have to make the decision, so shut your fucking mouth.
Period.
That's it.
But we don't deserve to be spoken to like that.
Andrea, you okay?
No.
I know you're not. I don't know why I asked.
You guys won't explain it. That's fine. It just doesn't fucking make sense to me. I just can't talk. I can't fucking talk.
It is very frustrating to hear the justification of why people should stay in the villa being the fact that, you know, they have connections to explore, when you know Janae doesn't have a connection to explore, yet she's still here. So I totally get the frustration. Andrea also just wants to be with Rob. I understand that too, but girl, you are not dying. He is not dying. None of you are going off to war. None of you are terminally ill. It's fine. It is fine. Your relationship was eventually going to have to stand the test of time on the outside. It's okay. All right? Rob is here talking about, you know, if I go, I'm gonna do a disservice to myself, so I'm gonna stay. And that doesn't mean I like you any less, you know? We could still have a connection, even though I'm in here. and then outside we'll get together. When have y'all ever seen somebody stay while their person go and it work after the show? When has that ever happened? This man knows that if he stays, the relationship is basically over. And Andrea, if you take him back after the fact, then you really are boo boo the fool. Don't do that. Do not do that. Rob is doing his whole performance in front of the guys. Nicole is clocking that, hold on, how are you gonna make a whole spectacle about you leaving? And then when you're, in a way, asked to leave, you stay.
You're gonna make a whole show about it and stand in front of everyone
And yell at us?
And yell at them and then not go with her? You guys, I'm really mad at Rob. She was like, I selfishly want you to come with me. He needs to realize that he can't take out the feelings on the girls. It felt a little selfish to me in a way.
I was laughing so hard watching Rob trying to force out a tear. And eventually we got one out of him, but I'm like, these people are really buying his performance. Well, Nicole isn't, and neither is Liv. But most of the villa is buying Rob's performance. And I'm thinking, wow. Wow. Great casting, honestly. Like, I'm thoroughly enjoying this chaotic season, but these people cannot be dense enough to think that Rob is being for real. We saw a lot of no tears. A lot of sulking, no tears. The man wanted his moment. He had his moment. Andrea, sayonara. Hakeem, sayonara. Rob is moving on to the next one. Or the last one. Because Leah's not back in the situation. Let's wait to get there, okay? So Nicole, all the while, has not told Miguel about the kiss between her. No, not Miguel. Child, what's his name? Kendall. She hasn't told Kendall about the kiss between her and Miguel. So while Kendall is sad on Rob's behalf, he has his own bad news to face.
I just can't believe she's gone. I just feel like it's not fair. Well, this is not when I wanted to tell you this.
What?
When we talked, he kissed me.
Got it.
It made me really sad because I really do want to keep getting to know you.
You guys were right back home about the connection. Apparently I fucking way missed that.
Now, Nicole, why is Nicole gonna make it seem like Miguel just kissed her out of the blue as if she wasn't feeding into the situation? And even if she didn't, you were an active participant in that kiss and you volunteered a secondary kiss. Girl, be for real. Nicole. And then later on, Nicole is going to be frustrated with Kendall because Kendall isn't talking to her, right? He's obviously frustrated. And then Miguel is like, yeah, I still want to pursue you. You know, like I am open, but you're the one I'm leaning towards the most. And she's like, I'm so happy that you're telling me where your head is at. She's like, at least one of you. What did she say? Hold on. Whatever, I can't be bothered. She said, at least one of you is telling me where your head is at. You did not tell Kendall where your head was at. Kissing Miguel did not have to happen. At least until you know who you are into the most and you relay that to all parties involved. So don't make it seem like everything is just happening to you. You were an active participant or a passive participant because she chose not to clue in Kendall on what was going on. And then you also chose to engage with Miguel knowing that you had something else going on. Like, girl, please, nobody feels sorry for you. At least I know I don't. Moving on. Aaron and Kayla talk about the vote and they initially disagree on the process, but then on the thought process, I mean. But then Kayla starts to have regrets. She says that, you know what, if I knew the reaction was going to be this big, then maybe we would have chose something else. I don't know if that something else would have been Janae because it seems like Janae was a non-factor from the beginning. So maybe the alternative would have been Nicole? Yeah, because the only person really making a big stink about it is Aaron and Rob because of Rob's potential of leaving. It seems like if Nicole was on the chopping block, maybe the reaction wouldn't have been as big. But then there's Kendall. I don't know. Listen, I don't get why this was as big as it was. I don't feel like it was this deep. I understand people's emotions for like not being able to spend time with their friend anymore, but this was the biggest fallout I've ever seen and I still don't get it. But anyways, Kayla's having second thoughts, but girl, whatever. Like the girl's gone. Let's move on. Getting ready for bed. Miguel tells Kendall that Nicole said that she'd be open to coupling up with him. Yeah, that didn't really sit well with Kendall. In the morning, the girls talk about being annoyed at Rob's reaction just for him not to leave with Andrea. Nicole cries about Andrea and the fact that Kendall hasn't spoken to her since learning about the kiss. The girls are lusting over Miguel in the gym, and Kendall is struggling to keep up with Miguel.
Wow, you know what he's doing?
Yes, it's hot as fuck. Do you know how strong you have to be to do that?
That was really good.
Like, I couldn't be more different than this guy, man. I just feel like I got a clown nose on.
You don't have a clown nose on your nose, bro.
I don't think anybody in here thinks you have
You have your nose.
Don't change yourself in order to get a woman's attention, because you're gonna have to keep up with that, and that's just exhausting and disingenuous. So don't do that. Wait for somebody to come in who matches your vibe. And I hate to break it to you, it might not happen, because like we've been saying, like in the comments, and I've said it too in my video, he reminds me so much of Giovanni. And Giovanni had the same demeanor. He's a goofy guy, attractive, but very goofy. The women seemed to not really take him seriously when it came to romance. And so he left without finding a connection. I think that Kendall has potential, but don't compromise yourself for the sake of securing a match. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You'll be fine. Nicole clearly wants somebody who's a little bit more edgy. And baby, if that ain't you, it's okay. That's all right. So Aaron checks in on Leah, and he's not really asking deep questions, but she is digging a deep hole.
Would you have been sad if Rob left?
Of course. What do you mean?
Careful.
What?
You might infringe yourself. You and Konzi.
We're good. He's really sweet. What?
I feel like there's a but there.
There's no but.
Leah wasn't saying anything, but her facial expressions was definitely saying a lot.
I don't know why this conversation is making it seem like it's so complicated. Leah don't want Connor. Leah wants Rob. Point blank and the period. It's really not that hard to follow. Aaron is able to pick up on the fact that Leah still has feelings for Rob and is likely not going to continue things with Connor. He does have a feeling that Leah might still have some affection for Rob, but he doesn't see that she has no affection for him. She has been playing it up a little bit, so I guess that could be confusing him, but almost everybody is clocking Leah's game. So he has a conversation with Leah, and he basically is tipping her off to say, like, your motives for evicting Andrea are a bit suspect.
Nicole, like, she's in the middle of things right now. Janae, who's been in here and she's been trying, it just hasn't worked out in her favor.
Maybe you or like Liv would want to send her home.
Evil mastermind plotting to get Rob back into my arms by ripping him away from his one true love. That's gonna send him straight back to me.
Look at Leah. Look at what she's telling you, and look at the actions. Look at how she was pursuing you at the beginning and how she's pursuing you now. The girl doesn't want anything to do with you. And even if Rob wasn't a factor, look at this situation. Like, don't think about Rob. Look at your connection. Is it where you want it to be? Is it where you thought it would be? Is it where Leah claims it is? No. The answer is no to all of those. So, like, stop bringing up Rob. Look at yourself, man. Oh God, these people. So Leah decides to I'm sorry, is that a bug? Leah wants to confront the guys to say, like, hey, who's going around saying that I basically orchestrated this situation to get Andrea out and Liv was my co-conspirator. The guys are just laughing in her face. They're not taking her seriously, but everybody's pretty aware at this point. Leah still has feelings for Rob, even though she will not explicitly admit it. In the evening, Janae and Rob have a conversation about the vote again, and he explains why he chose to stay.
If I did that, I would walk away with regrets, like, because you just never know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
Like, I really like Leah a lot. I never stopped liking her.
Do you ever see yourself getting back with Leah?
It's just like Connor and, like, they have something going.
Connor and Leah could be great. It's just we've all agreed that Leah and Rob could be stronger.
Rob and Leah are absolutely unhinged, and at this point, I just want them to get together so they can not infiltrate some other connections. Like, you two clearly love the toxicity and the chaos that you bring to the table. Just get together. Just get together. I don't think I can do this anymore, okay? I don't know why Janae was trying to push this story. Is she wanting Connor on his own again. I don't know. Or maybe she was just looking out for her girl. They have a weird relationship, Janae and Leah. But anyways, Janae is there like, hey, you don't know what the situation is. You better actually talk to Leah. Yeah. And see if there's potential there. And so Rob is entertaining the idea. Kendall and Nicole finally have a conversation, and she says that she's keeping her options open. Yeah. And he expresses his frustration in the beach hut. He says that at this point, he thinks that Nicole should know who she's leaning towards, and she does. It's Miguel. Sorry to break it to you. I don't know when she's going to tell you that, but it's definitely Miguel. Then Cordell and Serena talk on the terrace, and I get very frustrated when I watch these two.
I gotta tell you something, like real serious.
Oh my God. No, I'm just bullshitting.
I know you are.
Oh, kiss. Yeah, pretty much. We the strongest couple.
I love Cordell. I love Cordell so much. I genuinely feel like he's my little brother. I don't know what it is about him. I just get so protective over him. Could he have a little bit more, a little bit more critical thinking? Yes, but for the most part, I just want to protect my sweet little baby. I don't trust Serena's intentions with Cordell. I don't have an issue with Serena as a person. Serena pursuing or allowing Cordell to pursue her, I don't like it. I don't like it. Even the kiss that they had. Isn't this the same girl who said, oh, I love neck kisses. Oh, I'm a freak. I love making that, whatever. But she pecks him like they're baby birds. I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me. She also has a lot of rules for him, and I don't see, well, he's probably not asking for it, but I don't see her doing anything to, like match what Cordell is looking for, but I also don't think he's asking, so fine. I don't like it. I wish I could buy into it. Aesthetically, they look so cute. They look so well suited. But yeah, no, it's just not the vibe. Anyways, the episode ends with Leah and Rob having the long-awaited conversation of what the hell is going on between them.
But this just literally looks now like she's done this on purpose to get rid of Angela.
No, it doesn't.
I'm sad.
What? No, I don't want you to be sad. Like, if you're happy, like, I felt like I'm happy. Like, even if it wasn't with me.
I don't take it personally. I don't think you guys were out to get me. I don't think that it was any kind of like vendetta like type thing.
No.
I mean, it's not surprising. Like, he still likes her. She probably still likes him.
Like, do I think it's like my ideal situation? Probably not. I think I think it's embarrassing that I still care about you after like everything. Like,
what are you thinking?
What are you thinking?
I think it is clear that they obviously want to explore something. They're not going to say it explicitly. I think one of them is waiting for the other to say it first. But listen, somebody do it, because I'm tired of waiting, okay? All the while, Connor is, scoping the scene, and it's starting to dawn on him that maybe Leah was, giving him the runaround. Yes, she was. Thank you for joining the conversation. This has been happening for a few days now. Yeah, Leah and Rob need to just get together and stop the foolishness, okay? Then there's this new girl who wants to get at Rob, and I'm like, here we friggin' go again. I don't even think I have the mental capacity, but anyways, there's 3 new bombshells. They didn't tell us their names. The girl is going after Rob. I didn't really remember much out of that. One of the guys, the lighter skinned guy, he seems like he's gonna be a Hakeem 2.0, very energetic, very out there. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna like him yet. And then the other guy, I like him. Yeah, I don't really have much to say on those. We didn't get too much about them, but I'm interested to see how they shake things up in the villa. I don't know if any of the women will actually be interested in the one guy, but we'll see. Stranger things have happened. I can definitely see a good handful of the guys interested in the blonde girl. She is a pretty girl. She looks like somebody who is ready to like infiltrate any situation going on. I'm ready for the chaos, because this episode, too many tears. bring me back the drama. Okay? As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.